So someone's exhaust has fallen off their car down here at turn number 1. You see James kicking it off the track. So Calvin, we need you onto the victory lane here. Calvin just says, nah, never mind. Oh, it's a heat race, that's why. See, it gets me all confused. All right, now it's just features. Midwest Modifieds fueled by Quick Trip. Blake Adams on the pole here tonight, and that is bad news for everyone else until you realize that just to the right of him on the outside of that front row, your national point leader right now is Joey Jensen, and he's right there as well. And then you realize that right behind them is the he's a national champion here in the B mods. 21 is Jake Smith, and McKenna Rummold out of Grand Forks, North Dakota. We chatted with her during that rain delay a little bit, and she's raring to go. Chris Mako, the 15M out of Zimmerman. Brady Larson in the 63J. They're going to be road number 3. Ryan Putnam and Jory Berg are road number 4. Going back to road number 5, 9th and 10th starting positions. It's Cole Boston in the 33C and Patrick McCarthy in the 5G. Then it'll be Connor Fall, Jake Stye, Jacob Topper in the 88, and Ben Goldsmith in the 5B. Row number 8 is the 747 of Jet Lindgren and Andrew DeNoble out of Fergus Falls in the 15D. Row number 9 begins with the 18M of Mike Swanson and Tom Dixon out of Osakis in the 515. Then Eric Grulke in the 47, and Chad Fouquet, if he's fixed his car up, will be out there in row number 10. And then Vic Schmidt and Chance Cadet rounding out your Midwest Modifieds fueled by Quick Trip. These guys are going at 20 laps. Let's see what happens. So if we get the green flag before midnight, we're going to finish the race, right? Here we go. 20 laps begins now. Everybody clean and green across the line. Blake Adams out front. Joey Jensen into that second spot, and let the race begin between two of the fastest young guns to get her done in a B-Mod. Quickly out front by himself is Blake Adams by about 6 or 7 car lengths. Joey Jensen runs down low. Third spot right now is Jake Smith. Talk about some talent up front. And then Kenna Rummold in the 4th spot. And then a big gaggle of cars. 2 and 3 and 4 wide behind them. Blake Adams already into some lap traffic as Vic Schmidt is going to get Adamsed momentarily. Woo! Vic Schmidt. Getting past left and right here. Adams up front. Joey Jensen needing a win here tonight. Doing the math and having a little bit of help by Mr. Joe Steria. With the clean sweep last night, Tyler Verdon is your national points leader by 1 point. And so Joey Jensen needs to keep serve and get to and then around the 40D of Blake Adams, who is right now 2.7 seconds ahead of him. Blake through the lap field like a knife through hot butter. Very quick through this. Oh, a little bit of contact there with the 5 machine. That 5 machine is Chad Fouquet. And now Adams goes by. Joey Jensen. They are in different corners. Exiting turn number 4 is Blake Adams, and he is slicing and dicing as the lap traffic in front of him, 2 and 3 wide, and the 40 trying to find a spot there, trying to get to the bottom of the 747 of Jet Lindgren, and still trying to get there. Jet able to hold him off, and that's closing the gap, but I got to tell you, the gap is huge still, 2.5 seconds, as now Adams gets by the 747 and only lost 0.3 of a second on that lap trying to get through the traffic here. Going through the field, it is Adams, then Jensen. Jake Smith runs 3rd. Brady Larson is in the 4th spot. Ryan Putnam is in the 5th spot. And that is how they run right now. Still nearly a straightaway ahead is the 40D over the 30. Laps dwindling here. Not much time to go. 2 laps to go. Right there, that time by for Blake Adams, and just a little bit of breathing room in front of him. One lap to go for the 40, and all sorts of lappers dead in front of the 40, but still a straightaway. Oh, and we got cars around right in front of our leader. Whoa, that was close. Really close. Blake Adams, right in front of him, hard on the binders and whipped the steering wheel to the right to get around that. And this, as they say in the business, changes everything. It went from a 4-second lead to 0, just that quick. Chance Cadet is to the infield. Jory Berg was involved in that spin, but I do not believe that that was on him. We'll get this re-racked and restacked. So Adams, Jensen, and this time of the year it gets so complicated. You You got show points. You got heat points. You got how many cars were in your heat or your on the track at the time that you started. And so this with a 22 entries, I would think is going to be a max points race, or maybe just 1 point short of max points, which would be a 57-point win. That's if he can get the win. And that's, my friends, what we absolute love about the end of the year. These points, especially when they're tight like this, like one pass, one bad decision, one cut tire can just destroy an entire season. Chance Cadet obviously going to be out of the race here. You see you can see his helmet is off. We'll have 2 laps. Green, white, checkered. Super Stocks will be our last race of the night. Tonight, folks, will be Super Stocks. Stay tuned to Facebook. Tomorrow, we will finish up the rest of our features that are scheduled to be here tonight. So that means, let me get the list here. Modifieds, Mod 4s, Hornets, and Crown Vics. Mod 4s, Mod 4s, Hornets, and Crown Vics will be tomorrow before the races. Here we go, 2 laps, green, white, checkered. Blake Adams down into turn number 1. Joey Jensen dives to the inside. 1 lap to go, and Adams is in command. Joey Jensen needs to win, or it's a throwaway for him. And he is not going to win. Out of turn 4, Blake Adams out of Cameron, Wisconsin wins your Midwest Modifieds fueled by Quick Trip at the 2025 Granite City Motor Park Piston Cup. Led every lap. Great run there by the 40D. I thought maybe Jensen would have a little something for him as they come down here in that green-white checkered. And so all of that and none of those points matter at all. So we'll get Blake down through the infield here, get him over to that Napa finish line. Super Stocks coming out, and Super Stocks will be our last race of the night. The next 4, the Modifieds, Mod 4s, Hornets, and Crown Vics, we will finish tomorrow before 5 o'clock. So Super Stocks are coming out. We are running our Super Stock feature in a quest for 1,000 comes out onto the track here tonight. And we'll get Blake Adams up out of that Napa victory lane and give him one of the coolest trophies he's ever earned as a young B-Mod and modified driver. There he is, folks, Blake Adams. And we'll get him around the car there, and Roger will walk up and hand him that ultra cool trophy. And there it is. Some suspension parts.